How many of you have partners in your businesses or want to work with partners? Okay. A few of you guys. Great. One thing that I was also taught, and I learned from experience on this one, is that when I got started, I gathered my friends around me, and we just split up the company and said, let's go make it happen. And, right now, to be able to utilize friends that have different skills and capacities that you do is probably a very important thing. And after you have your first, second, or third entrepreneurial venture, your business, remember that you don't have to just give away equity. Equity means ownership in the business. Does that make sense? Just nodding? Okay. So ownership in a business. You don't have to just give away equity in your business. You can help people to work with you, and they can earn equity in your business. Okay? Or you can have people buy equity in your business, and then you have money to go and build your business. Okay? But you don't have to just give away equity. So as you're working, in the young crowd of high school, partnering with people is important. And I think it's crucial to have that support from your friends or your partners. As you get, after your first, maybe second venture, you can remember this tip, okay? And then, of course, you probably don't want me to say this, but don't quit school. School is so important. Just like we talked about taking advantage as a student, that all goes away if you're not a student anymore. So don't quit school. High school is so important. You can't get a job anywhere if you don't have a high school degree, almost, right? It's getting even harder if you don't have a college degree to be able to do that. So not quitting school is very important, to be able to continue in your education, be able to learn more, network more, grow that power of your personal network, and more ideas and more businesses will be able to be created through your education. Okay, we talked about the ego thing. We can skip over that one. Here's something too. Don't spend the money before you have it. If you've got a business idea and you want to go out and build something or spend a whole bunch of money on a trade show or build some really neat signs or whatever marketing pieces you do, if you don't have the cash, don't spend it. People get into a lot of trouble when they start spending money that they don't have, that they didn't receive yet. If you're waiting on this big client to write you a check because they said that they would, wait until you actually cash the check before you go and spend the money. Does that make sense? Just make sure you have it in the bank before you go and spend it, or else you might get into a little bit of trouble, okay? And then, of course, don't wait too long. Don't wait too long to start. Start your business right away. For those of you who raise your hand, get out there and do it. Start the business. You can do that. Don't wait to fire, okay? If somebody's not providing the right help for your business, get rid of them. They shouldn't be on your team. Okay, it's an important thing to remember. And I know it's hard when if you're working with friends, to be able to fire your friends or family. It's tough. I've been there. But you've got to make sure the right people are in your business. So hopefully that helps make sense. Don't wait. And then also, don't wait too long to quit. Some businesses, just like we talked about in the beginning, you got to fail fast. So get out there and run 100 miles an hour and do as much as you can to make your business work. And if it fails, that's okay. Get up and do another one, okay? But don't wait too long. If the business isn't going the right direction that it should, if it's not producing the right type of revenue that it should, the money that it should, sometimes you have to move on, okay? So even big businesses sometimes have this problem. They wait too long, where they should have quit and they should have moved on to something else. Doesn't mean you're a quitter, because you're going to get right back up and start another one, okay? But it's something to remember. So here's a quote that I appreciate, kind of the purpose of entrepreneurship. And maybe we can have somebody read this for me. Does anybody up here in the front row want to read it? There we go. What's your name?
Emily.
And what's where you from?
I'm from Brigham Young University. so I'm old, okay. A majority of new buildings, classrooms, athletic facilities, and endowed professorships at universities across the nation have been funded by a harvested company founder who wants to give back. Jeffrey A. Timmons.
Thank you. Thanks, Emily. Go BYU. I'm a Cougar. Anyway. This is amazing. If you think about this, what an opportunity you have as an entrepreneur or a business owner. If you think about the big picture, this is what's so exciting about entrepreneurship, is that you can make it happen and you can succeed and you will. You put the right energy, you put your right mindset to it, you surround yourself with the best people you can. You can make it happen and you will succeed. And it's so neat to be able to see people giving back. I know a personal goal of mine is to do the same. I would love to be able to be in a position to give back to those who help me. And one of the reasons why I'm here today is because I want to be able to give back. And it wasn't very long ago I was sitting in your seat. And it helped me so much to have people that I was able to look up to, mentors, those professors or friends that I was able to talk to who've maybe been there, done that. So here's the giving back slide. This is something that you guys definitely need to make sure is in your timeline. As you guys are starting your businesses and you're growing them and having success, remember to always give back. It's so important that we're able to keep the entrepreneurial spirit alive. And a lot of that happens by successful entrepreneurs giving back to young people like ourselves to help us succeed, okay? So key, you are able to be a mentor to others. As you continue to have experience and to grow, be a mentor. Donate some of your time. Right now, as high school students, maybe you don't have millions of dollars to donate, and that's okay. But you can donate time, and you can donate some of your own talents to be able to do that. And as you grow your business, you can donate funds to move forward. And a key concept, we're all living here in Utah. We can build our own communities. By building our own communities, it will help everyone succeed, all right? And here's just the last slide to remember. Do we have a couple volunteers to read a couple of these? I know it's really scary speaking to a mic, but tell us your name and what school you're from.
My name is David Tutt, and I'm from Taylorsville High School. Just the first one. Entrepreneurship drives self-sufficiency, economic independence, and a self-determined way of life.
Carl, do you want to read another one for us?
Sure.
Tell us what your name and
I'm Carl Hoffman, and I'm from Taylorsville. Entrepreneurship is an opportunity centered and rewards are based solely on performance. Nothing else matters.
do I dare ask you?
Go ahead, yeah.
State your name and where you're from.
I'm Austin Gold, also from Taylorsville High School. The personal rewards of entrepreneurship extend beyond tangible results to include job satisfaction, autonomy, and a sense of pride.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. These are some of the things I wanted to end on. It really gives me a lot of strength, of energy, of excitement to be able to read these types of quotes and apply them to my life. And you guys have what it takes. That's what's so amazing. You're in a great environment. Utah is a beautiful place to be and to grow businesses. You can do it right here in the state of Utah. If you remember these things, hopefully we're able to connect a little bit here. And this will really be able to help you thrive and succeed as a business owner or as you're helping other businesses move forward. So I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming out. Here's some contact information. If you want to connect with me, I'm happy to help you. Email address, if you're on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. And LinkedIn, I'd be happy to connect if you're on LinkedIn. It's always good to connect with you guys. Thanks so much.
This material is copyrighted. Any duplication or distribution without written consent by Media One of Utah is prohibited.
This session was produced for Media One of Utah by 1711 Studios, Provo, Utah. www.1711 studios.com.